Alright, I am going to have to back up a little bit and start from the beginning. Now, I watch a lot of YouTube, and I mean a lot. It's kind of the first place I go whenever I want to learn anything new about things like products or even how to edit videos. And about a month ago, I came across a video in my feed that was entitled "Flying to McDonald's on my Paramotor." And you know, the first thing I thought of was, well, what is a paramotor? But the second was like, I need to fly to Tim Hortons. Yes, I'm very Canadian, thank you. So I ended up watching the video. The link is in the description for you to check out, and I was just mind blown. Only because I could not believe I've never heard of a paramotor before. You know, it just seems like something I need in my life. But within 3 days of finding out about this and watching the video, I ended up signing up for lessons, and here is my journey on how that all happened. So I just discovered this thing called paramotoring, and I've been searching around for the last couple of days where I could find out how I can do this. I came across a couple websites. This one, that one would be great, but turns out that guy's a little booked up. It would have been awesome because it's actually, you know, 15 minutes from my house. But I did find this other one called Air Adventure Flight School. Check this out. Boom, Air Adventure. So I called this guy, and it turns out they have some availability here coming up as soon as the summer kind of rolls around. So I ended up signing up kind of on a whim. Might be a little bit of money, but I'm sure my assistant doesn't mind. So it turns out in Canada you actually need to have an ultralight pilot's license in order to fly a paramotor here in Canada. So I'm going to order some books, study up, and hopefully we can start our classes soon. I just got confirmation that my textbooks came in for the paramotoring, so I'm pretty excited. On my way to the mailbox, hopefully they're there. Here we go. Ultralight information. The Powered Paragliding Bible. Boom. All right, I'm gonna start some reading. This might take a little while. So I've been trying to read through some of this ultralight information books, but it's a little dense and a little bit heavy, so I kind of want to see what I'm up against. So I'm going to do one of the practice exams on one of the websites here, and we're going to see how well I do and what I actually need to learn then. Alright, and here we go. Start training. New exam. Alright, 30 minutes, all of the things. Start your exam now. So I just finished, and I don't think I did too well. I ended up scoring 28%. All right. Didn't even finish the test. I probably got through about, 30 of the questions out of 50. So, you know, not too bad coming from a place where I don't know anything. So you know what this means. We gotta go back to the study montage. So it's now the morning of when the flight lessons were supposed to start, but we got a little bit delayed because there's a little bit too much snow on the ground here. So I just talked to the guys at the flight school, and they have been telling me that we are a go for tomorrow. So I gotta go get my camping stuff. It's way up there. All right, let's go pack this. All right, here we are, heading to Edmonton, well, Drayton Valley kind of thing. It looks like the weather should be good for our trip, and it looks like it's going to be pretty nice the next 2 days. We're all packed up in the back there. Let's do this. Hi, could I get a French toast sandwich, large iced coffee, less sweet? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Have a good one. Alright, here we are. Air Adventure Flight School. So I just got to meet Jerry. He's gonna take me to my campsite. It's kind of exciting. They haven't shot me, so I mean that's a good sign. Oh, I'm going off-road. Alright, note to self next time, bring a flashlight. All right. You know, these cell phones are quite the lifesaver. What do people even do before them? Gee. All right, it's morning time, but it's super rainy out right now. The rain's pouring pretty hard. So I have a feeling like we're not going to be able to do anything still. But let's hope it passes over and maybe we can get out later this afternoon. When the rain cleared up, I got to meet some of the other students that were taking the course. I checked out some of the aircrafts, and of course I got to meet Claudio, our teacher.
Speed bar system connects to that. You can see how all the risers are the same length.
We talked about wind patterns and cloud formations, as well as the really useful weather apps for our phones. Then I got to unbox some of my equipment. After learning about all the basics in the classroom, we headed out to the runway so we could finally start our kiting lesson. Look at that. Comes with a CD.
CD. And like any user manual, look at it after I have problems.
Yeah. How do we do this again?
Hold into the wind, I think.
All right. I think that's about it.
That's exactly how. And your helmet. Okay. The A riser. Alright, so you quit and arm down. Keep going. Let go. Hands on the side. Bend my elbows in. Okay, good. Little more break. Okay, just like that. A little more break. Look good. Go. More break. See how it looks? Okay, hands down. All the way.
Everyone got a chance to go, and we all practiced until we got the hang of it. Oh, as much fun as this is, I'm pretty sure that it would be a little bit easier once we're on the winch, because after running so far downhill like that, it starts to kind of ride up on the crotch. It gets to be a point where if you're running for too long, it gets a little bit too exhausting, but still fun nonetheless. Not much later, we hooked up the winch so I could finally get a taste of what it feels like. Well, that's it for us for today. That's day one completed. That was some fun flying. I mean, we only went like 50 to 100 feet off the ground, but you know, it was still a blast. So, gonna go have some dinner, relax, do a little bit of review, and yeah, maybe get an early night tonight so we can actually do some more and a few higher things tomorrow. Oh, that reminds me, unboxing time. Let's go! So while we were kiting outside, my motor just arrived, so pretty excited to open it. Oh man, has it ever been an exciting month. Now it turns out I have way too much footage on the subject to kind of cram into one video, and definitely not because I'm running out of time editing this to get it out on Tuesday. Definitely not. Now, after I unpacked the paramotor, I'm pretty sure I was a little bit too tired, I just crashed. You know, either that or I lost the footage of my final thoughts. We'll go with fell asleep. Anyways, next time I'll show you the rest of the flight days, a little bit about what I learned, and in the meantime, please hit that like button if you enjoyed this so far, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next week.